Hi everybody, welcome to Goshen Prepping. Today's video we're talking about shortages, possible problems that are coming, and there's an article I want you to look at. Let's jump right into it. And the article is entitled, 8 Foods You May Not Be Able to Buy in the Grocery Store in 2024, Stock Up Now. However, it's interesting if you look up here, it says 7 foods you may not be able to buy. So which is it? Oh yeah, the 8th one is a little tongue-in-cheek. And I always say wait till the last one anyway, it's always like the biggest one, but this one, you really want to see what the 8th one is. It's pretty funny. Number 1, spices. Black pepper, cinnamon, staple in kitchens, etc. Climate issues around the world, especially they talk about Vietnam and India. Scarcity in staples like pepper, cinnamon, nutmeg, garlic powder. And when it comes to prepping and preparedness, I talk about all the time we want to have lots and lots and lots of spices. Morale, having good, decent food when crap hits the fan is so important. And nobody wants like just bland food all the time. And spices are so easy to stockpile anyway. Make sure you stockpile a lot of spices, but especially now if we're seeing shortages coming. Number 2, dairy products. They say there's a problem with things like milk, cheese, and butter. Specifically, they say labor shortages, extreme weather events, etc. Now, they're saying it's time to embrace plant-based milk alternatives like almond, soy, or oat milk, but I disagree. I like almond milk, by the way. I think it's really good. But the thing is, when you talk about milk shortages, you can't really put a label on that for the fact that, this part of the country may have enough milk, this part of the country may not have enough milk. And we have seen some shortages like in cheese at Aldi coming. But milk is so much so in some parts of the country, more fine-tuned to those areas, you can't say there's going to be a milk shortage overall. I say get powdered milk. That's what I think is the best thing to prep and stockpile. Number 3, eggs. Remember last year, the eggs were at an all-time high, a ridiculous high. And they're saying in 2024, we may have a problem because of more avian flu outbreaks affecting poultry and rising costs in feed and farming. And I think this is a very serious and real concern because they are truly having a war on the egg and chicken industry, and to be able to do what you can as far as eggs go. I know you can do things like water glass eggs if you already have them. That'll last like maybe 18 months. Or you can buy freeze-dried eggs, the powdered eggs, which I'll link below if you want some of that too. It's still kind of pricey. The best bet, obviously, is have your own hens in your backyard, but obviously that can't happen for everybody because of zoning. Number 4, seafood. Oh, no, don't tell me seafood. I love seafood. It's a delicious source of protein. Yes. Incredible for your health. Yes, absolutely. Overfishing, climate change, water pollution, holy mackerel. See what I did there? Obviously, we do have some things when it comes to the fishing industry and seafood prices are on the rise. How much it will turn into shortages is difficult to say. And I think stockpiling canned seafood is the best. Salmon, tuna, or sardines, it's perfect. Number 5, grains. We've seen this so many times. They talk about climate change, droughts, floods, etc. But of course, the ongoing problems between Russia and Ukraine is affecting the grain industry, not just in the United States, but worldwide. So whatever grains you like, make sure you stockpile them. Number 6, fresh produce. They're saying climate change on this one as well. And indeed, there is climate change problems when it comes to a lot of fresh fruits and veggies. They have been on the decline and prices have been up because of climate change. Well, at least droughts and problems as far as weather goes around the world. And of course, in the United States, we import a lot of fruits and veggies. Number 7, meat and poultry. Most Americans rely on meat and poultry for protein. And what does that mean? The rest of the Americans depend on bugs. Maybe that's what they're shooting for. Challenges include increased cost of animal feed, disease, avian flu, swine fever, etc. And there it is. Go for plant-based meat alternatives. Blah. I don't think so. I love meat. And of course, I think there's a war on this too, trying to take meat away from us in the United States. Obviously, if you can get a cow in your backyard, that's great. Or, best yet, try to talk to a local rancher or farmer and see if you can go into a deal about buying, parts of a cow, whatever the case may be. And again, if you can have chickens in your backyard, that's a good thing too. Okay, finally, there's 7, by the way, but finally, number 8, look at this one. This is so funny, but yet so catastrophic. Fruit stripe gum. Yeah, they talked about how we're going to have shortages in this. How sad, because they just announced they are discontinuing fruit stripe gum. No, take away my eggs, my chicken, my spices, but not fruit stripe gum, I say jokingly. I mean, it is like one of the things from my childhood, and I'm sure it is yours too. And it's just sad when things like that disappear. But I don't know, maybe you think that's an essential supply. So stockpile as much fruit stripe gum as you possibly can and be ready for the collapse so we can chew it with the nice little stripes on the gum. Delicious stuff. All right, anyways, there are 7 things to keep a lookout for. Make sure you stockpile. Put some other things in the comments below if you've heard of some shortages coming or problems too. But keep prepping, everybody, and be ready for whatever might be coming. Thanks for watching.